Congratulations, you all did it. Together, you successfully bullied me enough that I bought a new mic. This mic literally arrived yesterday and I haven't had enough time to fine tune and find all the perfect filters for it to ensure that it sounds perfect. So that's going to be my excuse if the audio sounds a little weird in this video. Anyways, I hope you enjoy how I made 50 million coins in a single day using the Crystal Hollows update. It was July 14th, 2021. The Crystal Hollows expansion to the Dwarven Mines had just dropped in Hypixel Skyblock. Like everyone else on the server, I headed down to explore this new area. Just because everyone is... You're about to get a 1-star Yelp review from me. I was down there for about an hour until I noticed one of my Discord members sharing a new money-making method that he had found that was supposedly making him 10 million coins an hour. Now, I talked about this method in my last video, but I hid what it really was. I knew some of you were going to track my high auctions and find out what I was really selling, and that's exactly what happened. So here's your answer on my high auctions page. I think anyone with half a brain cell can tell exactly what this money-making method really was. You see, in the Crystal Hollows, there was this new mob called Sludge. When killed, these mobs dropped sludge juice, which was a brand new material that could be used in a variety of brand new crafting recipes. Because it was a new addition to the game, its price was sky high when the update was fresh. Sludge on the auction house today goes for about 200,000 coins and even drops below that at certain times of the day. But on the night of the update, a stack was going for over 900,000 coins, and some of my Discord members were even selling it for over 1 million. My guild members want to say hi to you guys, so say hi back. If you could find a good spot to farm sludge, you could farm a stack in less than 5 minutes. And you can bet your firstborn child I abused this method as much as I could. I stayed up till 3:30 a.m. that night to farm and considered even pulling an all-nighter for the first time in my life. Now, my sleep schedule, it's pretty messed up, alright? I sleep like 5 hours per day. I genuinely think I'm gonna die at 27 if this continues. Over the next few days, sludge and turtle poop were the only things my Discord talked about. Everyone came together to find the most efficient way to make money. We all compiled a mental list of the best sludge farming spots and shared it with no one else. One of the biggest issues we had was finding a good spot, but then the ceiling would cave in and the server would shut down, kicking everyone out. Now, there was no real solution for this problem because it was a game mechanic. However, if any one of us had to log off or take a break, we'd party and warp someone into the server so they could use the spot. In fact, I remember very vividly someone charging others to use the spot he'd found by taking a percentage of profits. I mean, people got really creative with all this. My Discord farmed so much sludge that everyone who was doing this method were all ranked top 50 in sludge kills. At my peak, I was ranked second on the entire server in sludge farming, and after the first 24 hours of the update being released, I had made over 50 million coins. Keep in mind that I didn't even play most of the day, just a few hours at night, and I still made 50 million coins, which is pretty impressive. After the first day, it became more and more difficult to make the same amount of profits. Sludge for a stack plummeted to 600,000 coins each. This was still incredibly profitable, but a large percentage of the profits were lower than we were used to. More and more players were discovering the method each day, and often I'd pull up to a good spot where 2 or 3 others were farming sludge. Because of this, by the 3rd day, prices began to fluctuate heavily. At its height, sludge would sell for 600,000 coins, and at its lowest, 200,000. This was both a good and bad thing. The bad part was we had to strategize at what price to sell the sludge and when to maximize profits. The good part was, with how much we had looked into the rise and fall of the supply and demand chain, a lot of us began profiting by simply flipping the sludge at the same time while farming it. Half a week after the update was released, I stopped farming sludge. There were too many people farming it, and there was no way I could climb back up to second in sludge kills, as well as maintain the spot at the same time. Skyblock Z, one of the biggest Skyblock Discord servers, also announced to everyone the method, increasing the supply of sludge, but not the demand. Now, I personally hated my high school economics class with a passion, but I knew higher supply and lower demand meant the price would fall significantly, and it did. Since that day, sludge has barely climbed above 300,000 for a stack. I think the day I started farming sludge, I actually took a screenshot of how much money I had in my bank. That was like my total amount, all the money I had before I started farming sludge. Now my personal bank is sitting at 19 million coins. I left 1 million out so that it could accumulate interest, and I have 74 million coins in my purse because my piggy bank broke. I'm very sad. That means I made about 88 million coins from sludge farming alone. 50 million in that first day and 33 million in the days following, simply because I didn't farm nearly as much the days following it because it just wasn't as profitable and I lost a lot of motivation for it. Man, it was really repetitive. I would sit in one spot and kill slimes for hours on end. Now, my sludge rank sits at 395 out of 1 million players. Not as many people were farming it when I was ranked 2. Now, over 1 million people have killed sludge. So obviously my rank was bound to drop. I considered going for rank 1 in Sludge, but realized I don't have the dedication to do something like that. I mean, my upload schedule has been absolute garbage recently. I don't know if you've noticed. My upload schedule has been atrocious. Alright, so I wasn't down to give up. It was either give up my upload schedule to farm Sludge, or make videos and give up that rank, alright? And obviously you're watching this video now, so you know which option I picked. Those 2 or 3 days where I farmed Sludge, I was very productive. I would always get on, and I would constantly be working towards getting more Sludge. But now I just run around and do stupid stuff, and I'm not really productive at all, so I guess everything's back to normal. And that is the story of how I made 50 million coins in a span of 24 hours. Which, I mean, it's not a record or anything, but I would say I'm probably not going to be making any more money than that in 24 hours anytime soon, unless some insane method comes up and I discover it before everyone else does. Anyways, that's going to be the video. Bye-bye.